Hello guys, this is my first time record. I hate my voice, by the way, so apologies for my voice, but I decided to try starting a YouTube video channel and start flying on YouTube and sharing my passions with you guys. Here we are. I'm just going to set up this aircraft. Here we are in my old hometown of Rotorua Airport. Rotorua is my hometown. Rotorua Airport is the airport that I used to spend a lot of time as a child and flying, which is, I highly recommend getting downloaded, especially if you're on, I don't have 2024 yet, but I've got love 2020. I go right back to the good old days of Microsoft Flight Simulator for Windows 95. Such a great journey with Microsoft, with Flight Simulator in general, and I mean, when I first got Windows 95 computer and I got Microsoft Flight Simulator for Windows 95, man, that was such a revolutionary game, coming from Sonic the Hedgehog and Alex the Kid and all of those sort of great timeless classics. To get that, to go from that to simulator games, because I've always been fascinated with aviation. I'll go back to that soon, but Flight Simulator has been such a critical part of my life since a kid, you know, like it's given me the outlets to be something I probably never really had the chance to become a pilot, and this is my way of indulging in a passion that's been a part of me since my parents took me to Rotorua for the first time, and I saw not this, but I saw something very similar to that over there, the Dash 8 in the 100 series, flown by AMD New Zealand, which was another I'll be doing a BAE 146 flight. But yeah, this is where it all started. This is Radeon Airport. It's changed a lot since when I grew up as a kid. When I was a kid, it used to be just a terminal like this, and with one of those balconies we can walk out before 9/11, before they stopped over there, and you could, it's such an awesome. This airport, growing up during the 90s, this airport was such a beautiful, just such an awesome place to be as a kid, you know, like we had, at its peak Radeon Airport, because we're part of the, I'll do a tour of Radeon at some stage and show you guys my hometown, obviously, I guess, but, our city was on, they call it the Golden Triangle, so, and it's predominantly Japanese tourists that came here. They're flying to Queenstown, which is where we're going to go for this flight. Go to Queenstown, and then they'll come up to for the natural beauty. Then they'll come up to here for the Māori culture, which is Rotorua is like the beating heart of Māoridom in New Zealand. Come up here for the various Māori tours that they did, like pungies and stuff like that, and hot dogs. I'll tell you a little about Rotorua later on, but yeah, Rotorua was such a, well, still is, like, it's going through a bit of a difficult part at the moment, but Rotorua was such a cool place, and growing up as a kid, like, we had 3 737, I mean, Queenstown is leaps and bounds ahead of Rotorua at the moment, like, but at its peak, Rotorua had 3 737-200 flights a day, and then they had ANZ New Zealand flew the BAE 146 into our airport, and then ANZ also had a fleet of Dash 8s which they supplemented with the BAE, and then we had this airline here, Mount Cook Airlines. This is for me, this is like pure nostalgia. This airline. When I was growing up as a kid, it was one of those things you took for granted. Seeing this all the time, I really loved. Like New Zealand is my airline. A good old-fashioned turquoise and blue was. I mean, those are my favourite colours still today. And going to Wellington Airport or going to Auckland, seeing the New Zealand Link aircraft, I was super jealous of those airports getting those aircraft. We just had this boring American. This was the steak. This was the bread and butter for Rotorua Airport. American Airlines, dime a dozen. They flew this a couple of times into Rotorua Airport. It was always a novelty seeing the Fokker friendships flying into Rotorua. Predominantly, they used their HS748s, the Fokker Sillies. Oh man, my ears are absolutely screwed from those loud darts, I believe they are. But yeah, this airline is this airline, the Fokker Sillies, and they leased this for a couple of years, and just the livery. I love the livery. I love the blue, the orange, and the yellow. The Fokker Sillies, they have this sheet line sweeping up through the tail, which is quite a stunning livery. Yeah, I wish I'd never took it for granted like I did as a kid. Like, you don't know any better, but when American Airlines were finally absorbed into New Zealand, and when they replaced their Fokker Sillies with their ATRs, which they fly to this day, the airline itself is now no longer, but yeah, it's one of those things that when American Airlines disappeared, you didn't really notice it when you heard that after all, you're like, oh man, I wish I could see this is the Lily, which is the national plant where this airline started. This airline is a classic. New Zealand number 8 flight. I'll tell you all about it later on if I remember, but New Zealand, when it comes to aviation and comes to do it yourself, you know, our country was such an isolated country for, especially when this airline started back in the 50s, 60s. It was, you know, New Zealand was such a, you know, they say that New Zealand was 40 or 50 years behind the rest of the world for a very obvious reason. We were so isolated that we really made do with what we had, and you know, there's a lot of New Zealand, especially when it comes to aviation. New Zealand's got such a proud history when it comes to aviation and whatnot, and all of our big airlines that you see around the world are Boeing. New Zealand was one of the first countries to purchase Boeing aircraft, and yeah, just New Zealand's got such a great history when it comes to aviation, and Rotorua, my hometown, it is like one of the pioneer airports, you know, like it's got such a proud history when it comes to aviation. Definitely a shout out its former self, but yeah, so here we are in Rotorua. We're going to do a flight to what they would have done back in the day. They would have flown this to Christchurch for a refueling stop, and then they would have flown to Queenstown, which you'll appreciate. It's a beautiful part of the country. Yeah, I'm not a pilot. I like to say I might say to my future YouTube videos, call myself what was I going to say? I'm experienced real world Microsoft Flight Simulator pilot. Type rated from Microsoft 95. I missed out on 98, never got 98. 2000, I definitely got 2000, which was the concrete one. That was definitely a great game. I really enjoyed that. Different from that, like 95 going to 2000 was such a step up. And then I don't think I got 2002, but I definitely got 04, which once again was revolutionary in so many different ways. I really enjoyed that. That's when they had APC and they had the room and whatnot. great game. New Zealand was more represented in that game, which was good. Rotorua was definitely not like this. It's just a runway and grass, really. But and then I got FSX. As you know, FSX was once again leaps and bounds. It had its issues, but I never. I think I got it. I got FSX when I got a new computer back in. I think when I was working in 2006. No, 2007 was when I got FSX. But yeah, that was such a cool game. Such a cool simulation. I really enjoyed that. Got such great use out of it. And here we are, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. 4 years old now, but man, it's got so much, still got so much, plenty of life under the hood, man. I love it, man. Like 2020, it's words cannot describe like what we see now. It is such a beautiful game, man. Haven't got 24 yet, but I will definitely get it. Still a few bugs to iron out, of course, but like I'm from that old school generation where we bought each and every game for the next best thing, you know. It's all about evolution, and you have to support these companies, you know. Like there's a lot of people that I don't want to buy the next game, why should I, blah blah blah. But that, for me, that's part of my life, you know. Like, and I will get it once they find out a few of their bugs. So remember, this game was definitely part of, definitely talk about that through the streams that I do, or if I do streams, I'll definitely do these videos. Give it a go, you know. Give it a go. Give it a go, mate. But yeah, so here we are, Rotorua with the Fokker friendship. If you guys ever want, if you're still flying 2020, I think this works on 24, but definitely get this freeware Fokker friendship. I'll try and figure out how to link it and stuff like that. This is the first time I'm doing this, so any help would be much appreciated. But yeah, this is Malcolm Airlines. This is the equivalent of, like, I'm currently living in the UK at the moment, but this is like the equivalent of Jet2 and those sort of holiday airline, Thompson, TUI, whatever they are now. But this is like, Malcolm Airlines was like the Kiwi version of those tour operators. As I said, Japanese tourists predominantly was their market back in the 90s when there wasn't such thing as Skyscanner and Booking.com. They would book these package holidays and they'd fly in from, they'd either fly into Auckland or Christchurch, and I think they might have flown in from Australia too, but they've flown in definitely into Christchurch or Auckland, start there to Christchurch, fly into Queenstown, and then they would come up to Rotorua, then they either left Auckland. I think they did leave Auckland for a bit, but yeah, this was the package airline sort of thing that Malcolm Airlines did. Like, they started, Malcolm Airlines, such a great airline, such a great but sadly forgotten part of aviation history in New Zealand. Started up as a lot of aviation in New Zealand is agricultural based, so they started off with like these, like, I think they're like little like tiger moths. They did like agricultural, like crop dusting and spraying and whatnot, and then they eventually became like the airline with DC-3s, and they did everything, man. They had like a bus company, they had trucking, they were like virtually, like, as I said, they were like the number 8 New Zealand Aotearoa company that did everything, and then they're like the pioneers. They're the ones that started, they're one of the first like airlines, I guess you could say, that did that modified, I forget what aircraft they used, maybe a Cessna, I can't remember, but they modified these aircraft with skis, and they landed on the glaciers down in the South Island. They were one of the very first aircraft to do that, and that was that became their business, taking passengers up into the glaciers in the South Island. And yeah, such an incredible company, man. They went from basically nothing to, as we found out later on, New Zealand bought them out, and the ATR 72, which is what New Zealand uses, that was basically local airlines. They replaced the old F27s and the Fokker friendship. I only have one, of course, with the ATR, and then it became a subsidiary of New Zealand under the New Zealand link. Then they had a kuru on the tail, which is like based off the hammerhead shark. Or some would say it's also based off the design is also based off the silver fin, but it's predominantly off the hammerhead shark, the kuru, the famous New Zealand kuru. And then it was only a few years ago where the subsidiary became no longer and just became New Zealand. But yeah, here we are. What a friendship. Oh, New Zealand Navy graphs. I found this Navy. I don't know how to link my other Navy graphs into this thing, but it's a bit slow. But anyway, we'll jump in. This is our Fokker friendship F27. If you guys must download this if you haven't already. It's such a great freeware aircraft. Like I say, I'm not a real world pilot. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll figure it out. So the most important thing is down here is where your little folder is, and then you come up here and then you make sure you select this, because if you just like go up here and scroll down, I found there's like a bug that the engines won't start if you get the ground power unit through this. So open this up. This is where you open up the doors and connect it up to the ground power unit. There's a part up here. Yeah, so this is how you set it up. So I'm just gonna upload this flight. I haven't done any voiceover for it. I should do it. As I say, I'm not a big fan of my voice. But anyway, so I import my new flight that I've done, which is Rotorua Christchurch, and then we'll fly from Christchurch to Queenstown, and of course we're doing it all of VOR. We're using the old school navigation, which is what this aircraft did back in the day. All pure. Unfortunately, we can't click on the map. I just find this little plugin is just really annoying. So we'll just go RL, which is Radeon VOR, and hopefully it comes up. I might have to turn this off and on a couple of times. I might actually. This could be a little. There we go. Rotorua. This is where I want the VOR. I'm going to add that into my flight plan before the Nokia VOR. So anyway, well, that's funny because it takes a little while. And there we go. So we're gonna. I've got this other thing that's Active Sky. Unfortunately, I don't know how to link it into this game, but when I go to the map, it's a northerly wind, so we're going to take off from runway 36, and we're going to do what they did back in the day. They'd take off from 36. I remember back when I did 87 as a kid, I used to go to Rotorua and learn different things. So we went into the control tower there, but the aircraft, they'd always say that pilots prefer to do their climb and their turn over, because all over here it's all like high country. Over here is a mountain, which we'll show you guys later on, but they like to depart and turn over the lake, and then they'd track that VOR. I don't know where they would. I think they would have probably, a lot of it would have been vectoring by ATC and stuff like that. I don't really use the ATC in this game because it's a bit shite, but I do a few flights with it now and again. But I probably would have gone through Taupo, which is where I used to live before I moved to the UK, and then I would have gone through Tunstall. But we'll do this one here, eh? We'll track the Napier VOR, then we'll go through Wellington, and then yeah, land in Christchurch and top up the tanks, and then fly to Queenstown. So what's that? So that's, I remember it off the heart because that's my home turn, so I think it's 12. Oh, that's right, we need to turn this all on. So come up here, if you're new to this aircraft, I mean, it looks complicated as hell, but when you break it down, it's a very simple aircraft to fly. I mean, like, Flight Simulator 2020 is when I started purchasing aircraft, and it's a bit of a expensive hobby, but yeah, I've purchased some aircraft over the years. I've purchased some, what we call in New Zealand, some lemons, and for this to be a freeware aircraft, it doesn't have a cabin unfortunately, but that's okay, I don't really care. This aircraft is just, it's just phenomenal. So what we usually do is we turn these on. Inverters, I don't know what they do, I'm not a pilot. There's a checklist that's really cool, there's a comprehensive checklist, but I don't really go through all of that. Like, yeah, I just want to fly. Like, I do go through it once or twice just to say I've done it, and then I've learned how to like really minimize the time spent on setting it all up, you know, like you get all of these buttons work, like these various where's an example, like these little test buttons, they all work and stuff, which is flipping awesome. But you turn that on, then you turn your radios on, and then you can tune into your Rotorua VOR, which is 12.1, and then I set this one up to the Napier VOR, which is 13.8, so I'll change it in. I watched some videos on the old New Zealand Fokker friendships because I had those in their fleet too. They inherited that off this airline that used to be called NAC, which was like the original domestic in New Zealand. But I noticed that it's slightly different. They had like 2 radio tuner things up here, which was great. It's just always handy. But yeah, what am I doing? I'm gonna tune this. This is Navigraph too. I use Navigraph. It's such a worthwhile add-on that payware thing. It's great, man. I love it. So 141 is my tracking thing. So tune this to 141. I'll do the same here. I'll change this as 141, and then my rate. You don't have to be too precise but yeah, we're going to take up a runway 36, so that's basically north. And then I'm just going to here, see what my payload is. This is just a rough estimate, so I'm not going to get too carried away by exact numbers. Well, I'm not about speeding up. The temperature, I use this thing for it's Shift C. I downloaded it from that Flight Sim TI website. You can see various different things. So some of the outside temperature is 19 degrees, so that means this is a really different, unique feature on this aircraft. It's got like this thing called a fuel trim, which you set down here, and there's a little, that's where the folder comes from, that's the click spot down there. And 19, that's probably basically 20 degrees, so you set your fuel trim to 20. It's almost like I'm not a pilot, but it's almost like a fuel conditioner thing if you're just flying your like Cessnas and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what it does, but yeah, you set this to. It's annoying, certain click spots this goes much faster, but yeah, that's just what it is. But yeah, set it 19, 20 degrees, you set it to 20%, which is that'll be fine. Up now, I just want to see which fuel I have. 32. I'll do 33. And then my takeoff weight is going to be 18. I'll do that. What did 17.18.7, so that's that done. Don't need that anymore. So yeah, I think I'm basically ready to no smoking. Alright, let's close all that now. Let's start this flight. Absolutely, this guy, you need to download this from this guy who did this. He used to be back in Fokker for airlines, and he's done such an incredible job. Definitely done it like a free copy, whatever you do. Just like this little like power plug, you know, like it's got the Norfolk Airlines logo and the steps you saw before. Even like this notepad, it's got the Cook Airlines. It makes you feel like you're flying with the actual airline, man. It's pretty cool. So anyway, to start her up, this is just basic. So you make sure it's on starboard side, and then you scroll up. Wait for it to like, oh that's right, always turn on your fuel. So I might have to do that again actually. Oh yeah, you push the start button, that's what I forgot to do. Start. Wait for it to spool up. The sounds are really good on this phone, so it's really cool, man. And you just put it up to open. I love this phone, man. I love this sort of historical flying. It's great. And then you, once it's started, you go right up to, you want to put in for lock position, and now we want to turn on engine to the port side. So just the same, I guess we can turn on the generators. Inject that wholesome fuel. Oh man, that sound is like so much music. It might be something because now it's the tomatoes, whatever it is, that's fantastic, man. I was to sit on this like little viewing deck and take it fully in and not use my mother's recommendations of doing airports. I don't do that. And something from Israel's man. Anyway, push it into lock, and then we want to put that into safe, and then put that into starboard, and then you can close it, and basically then you can switch it up for aircraft, the battery, and all that sort of thing. Please would speak that later. And now we want to set our fuel trims to, so it's no little things at the side. We're up at almost sea level kind of thing, give or take. Well, it's a bit high, but it's not that high. And then we're going to set our fuel trim for the takeoff, which is about 95. So I think I use my mouse on like Legacy or something like that. It's going to start working with some of the modern settings, but I'm just scrolling up to what about 95? Is it 95 or? Yeah, so this is like, I think from what I read, it's like equivalent of like fuel mixture or whatever. And then I'm going to set my fuel now that should be there, that over there. And then I'll set my freeware and my V3, which is this doesn't quite work as it should, but I'll just push this. You got the B button to get the really good. gallery car, so people can have the screen and basically really good go. So this is where the post credits, so this is built for international credits, so we're going to do it like how it was back in good old days in the 90s, so we're going to use this acceleration here. Change notes is supposed to be here, but I think I was watching it for a while, and send it to her, unfortunately, I really forgot to stimulate the videos, but I found this whether it would but still really so this is for whether this is the one that is going to silence. It was like a deficit in New Zealand. It's 2.4 days of panel. But back in the day, we used to use this little tuning blade here, whether a vehicle freeway was 1,400 meters, and that used to use the old 747 turbine assembly for UAVs. So here is here around. This goes in I remember it's very but they're tall birds, so they basically fly out. Basically, anyway, which not just a very speaking. So yeah, landing lights. Very nice, full throttle. It really takes a little bit of get-go to get going. There we go, hiding from my hometown of Rotorua. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the actual, this is freeware, but it's already still like looking at it. There's the landing gear. These aircraft, like the 57s only, but 57s used to have such a low profile when they took off, but I think these guys, they really did climb quite significantly. So yeah, this is the final order. We've got a real beautiful look at the landing, and it's quite similar. Just like really nice to have put a little bit of like this road. Very good, really good place to swim around with it. To swim around here. The Fokker Island, which is a like a bird sanctuary. And this is another lake. Rotorua lake is connected to this lake with Radeon Graphics. I think it means these two lakes that are this little. It's not really a river, it's like a little connection between there and this other world. really cool records for the records that looked weird and it flows actually back into the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. And this is cool, like most of like one day just to have used to exploring all these lakes and really cool place to work. Really cool place to work. It's quite a cool it's over this and it's like it's really it's a geothermal. So it's like pools and like water and stuff like that. But over here it's like the seaports. I think it's over here, it's over there or I think it's over here, it's like a little private pool that you could go to and it's like probably $1 so that you could only access by boat, so you go to this pool and go for hot swim, I guess we should say. Turning around now. This is when I usually start it with this one called raised flex going on it. So yeah, this is flying over Lake Rotorua. This is what, from memory, this is what these planes used to do. They'd depart, if they departed on Lake 36, they would do this nice sweeping turn over the lake for the flying out. Where they went after that, it's just a quick bit. I presume they would have been people by APC, they probably would have gone through. I do believe no, the airlines did they did do a little like milk run to Tokyo, which is just like over there and pick up a few passengers and then carried on to either Wellington or this tourist flight they would have carried on to Christchurch for a fueling stop and then on to Queenstown. So we know turn on the weather and it usually does this pushback, which is a bit like I said, this is freeware quality aircraft, but so turn on that autopilot. Really cool indicator is good, and then we do our VOR. This is super. Taking away from our VOR, we can get this and the VOR images. I guess because we're going to be doing a 1980s, sort of 90s sort of flight, we could this seating and then stuff it for the old smoking too, because this is a flight back in the day when lots of the stuff was out of control, so I might ease back on. So I think now we can put these vegetables into open and then put it into the flying attitude and then yeah, we're not quite taking the usually around this part of the flight would be capturing the nature of the VOR, but not here. But yeah, this is us flying out of Rotorua. A bit cloudy today, but over here you can see the various stripes of Rotorua. You can see they're quite big. This Navigraph charts thing is a bit slow through the actual app here, but it's crazy. happy to. We'll just turn up the landing lights because why not? Yeah, attitude thing into standard. We're now checking the Nokia VOR, so we can now tune into Nokia 1. When you do that, this will tune on safe for that real long again. Yeah, this is flying over our beautiful regional Fokker. Here are the snakes. This is the lake Rotorua that we're flying over here. That's the infamous Rotorua mountain that blew its top in 1886 and basically almost killed the tourism of the world. So, if you guys don't know, this is like right from behind it here. This is all geothermal. This is a real famous geothermal, that's one of these geothermal lakes. It's really beautiful looking through here, and as you can see, that's a blue geothermal lake, and then that's forest, and then that comes up this lake, and then they're building it there. This is one little, it's like a tourist thing in Rotorua, and then they do like this boat tour around this lake, which is the beautiful pink and white horses before that little guy decided to blow its top and destroy the whole thing. So this lake used to be a lot lower. I mean, due to some portable eruption and stuff that trapped the lake down and just sort of flooded in, and I think there was like a little channel here that opened up for the eruption. This guy here, you can see how this blew this whole lake out of the mountain. And yeah, covered this lake, and beautiful pink and white horse is no longer. It is it's oldest. Rotorua is such a beautiful place, and as you can see, next to here is the lakes. I'm not a real pilot by any means, and I certainly fly by my own rules, but I definitely, and you guys should use it to, as you can see, I increase the sim rate. Such a great tool, man. I definitely would not hesitate not to use it. I mean, by all means, I love to do realistic flights, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cruise it. I think it's 22,000 feet, yeah, I think 22. But I certainly do not, as if someone said on various simulator forums I follow. The railroad pilot said, why do these long flights not anyone else at all time? You're not getting paid for it. I'm like, what's your simulate? I don't understand why people, I mean, I understand people wanting to do railroad flying, but at the same time, we're not paid to do this. Sometimes you know, like, set this up so I remember what that is, so what we have to do for that. But yeah, I don't understand why some people are, I guess they're just curious, but that's fine by me. Do whatever you want. If this game is like GTA, it's the sandbox, you can do whatever you want. It's put it up to 4 now. But yeah, man, you just do what you want in this game, man. This is the beauty about Microsoft Flight Simulator, man. You're your own boss, you do whatever you want to do, only you want to do, other guys. Yeah, man, just do what you want in this game, man. This has no rules, no regulations. You are free to do whatever you want. Yeah, this is how I run it. And I'm really interested. I'm not paid to do this, so I just fly like I want to fly. I do it my way, and no one can tell me what to do because screw you, you're my jokes. But no, this is how I do it. This is how I'm not a railroad pilot. I just fly because this is my passion, and I do it within my schedule, so I don't this is such a good when I first started flying Microsoft Flight Simulator, it took me a long time to learn to fucking fly, man. I just, back in my 9-to-5 days, I just flew on whatever you were taking on, you had no idea about various different, 2000 was the same, I just flew it. You would, just kind of like a game. 2004 was when I started grabbing flight plans and whatnot. Very basic, like all through the same with people said, so it's all through, which was great. I do think that Need for Speed was really good back in those days. But yeah, you just get a basic flight plan and you just went from A to B, you didn't know anything else, and especially with this, it had this really cool it's all linked to the APC, so you get this flight plan, it was all direct, you don't really know what you're doing, you just get it, and it had this little, like, in the cockpit it had these like little screws you pushed on so you can follow your GPS flight plan, and I really enjoyed it. I really like procedural stuff, and I like just sitting off like putting it in autopilot and pressing the side, and just I get satisfaction from just watching the world go past and moving. That's just spinning some wheels, and that's what I did, you know. Like, definitely wasn't like, I mean, when all of my friends were playing like various like T-Down and Grand Turismo and stuff like that, but this was my passion and I enjoyed it. But yeah, I made it work with me, I made it work with what my knowledge was back in the day, and then Microsoft Flight Simulator 22 came and screwed that all up. When I first got Flight Simulator 2020, like, I was just so blown away. Look how beautiful it is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Architecture, which is good. Marine streams, and tuning to the next floor. Change this to number 7. going to go straight to Wellington. Yes, so going back to that, it's just really basic stuff. I did when I was in UP6 or 2004, and then this piece came out and completely turned my work upside down when it came to this sort of flying, and I had no idea what an FMS was, or like with the Airbus, so I was just like, oh wow, I was outraged, you know. I was on a field time, where's my GPS thing that I had on FP6, you know, like this is bullshit, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's incredible, man, like just a bit of learning on YouTube, man. I figured out how to do, and I'm so grateful I did that, like programming the, basically, it's been 4 months into 2020 that I just like, because I just, oh shit, look at that, completely blew over my own shoulder. What is that going to be around there? I was pretty flattered, actually. That means I continue to my work. But yeah, it took me a while to like adapt to this new game, and admittedly I did do a lot of VFR flights on exploring this beautiful world. Before I click too much, I'm just gonna set up my publishing code. Yeah, man, I just flew around and enjoyed this beautiful scenery. This is the wonderful ranges here. It's almost like the Southern Alps now, like the sky in New Zealand, the very water, and it's with the water, the ranges, and actually the wonderful destination. Yeah, this is the Radeon side. Anyway, yeah, it took me about 5 or 6 months before I tried to do automated flying again. Yeah, it took me a little while to get used to this new game and learn how to do FMS and programming that. And it wasn't until 2 years ago, like literally it wasn't until 2 years ago when I learned how to do VOR flying, like the AE126 came out, and I really wanted to learn how to fly that, because that's, to me, that has nostalgia, seeing the ASUS TUF flying into the air with the last kid, and I really wanted to learn how to fly that plane, so I learned how to do VOR flying. And seriously guys, if you're like me when I first got into this game, don't know what to do, just use YouTube, man. You can just follow my YouTube videos, just sort of follow what I'm doing. If you definitely purchase this level graph, I think it's definitely worth it. But I think it might be not that needed in Microsoft Flight Simulator 24, but yeah, man, it's so much fun flying this old school VOR flying, like using your radios and your whatnots, and you really do feel like old school pilots. I might have to force this not to do this in between flights, so I'll do the Christchurch. later when I make the video, but yeah, this is kind of the American Airlines and the Fokker livery, and I'm not seeing it particularly recently. This is just I'll put a link in it's like a basic pushback tool for which is the freeware. It's got a freezer push. Yeah, that's just the future. So pushing up in here, that's not really a bit of an overload. But yeah, I just really want to do this now. But yeah, took me a little while to get the hang of this new game, man. Like seriously, I've flown flights to ASUS since basically as a kid, but it was only like the last 5 years or 4 years that I had to learn all these complicated complex things that it's given me not bad appreciation and motivation to maybe seriously consider becoming a pilot. What a makers of pilot and making this much to work. So I've had colleagues to be at school, I was at school, but if they do this now, it's giving me a boost to do it now, so I'm gonna I just love that. I mean, of course, it's not cheap, but and do this for you. At the very least, I'm just going to get one of those. At the very least, to become like Wellington, which is a beautiful city in New Zealand. The windy capital, as you can see from this, of the North Island, this island, at the bottom of North Island, and showing this cold city with this company, just straight into there, and shadows. I think the element of the city has only actually been doing a really good thing to the beautiful days and it's beautiful city. But yeah, that's the stadium or football stadium or something about New Zealand, stadium and sports stadium and the power multi-purpose. So I guess it's rugby and something is we follow the European calendar, so it's into our summer sport football. There we go. I know the last not slow to start it up this one. But yeah, this is, but yeah, this is such awesome flying. Doesn't pay much to learn how to fly like this. you're new to flight simulator, or you're like me, literally learn how to do this, man, it's worth it, man. It's actually fun. Not only just for your life, man, but it's fun programming and stuff, and just little watercolor bits, really. So we're gonna do this Radeon freeware, which is quite cool. So what we're gonna do is take this, how we do that is we'll set it up on this one here. Basically you might have taken 90 degrees from, this is a outbound radio, so we're going to do it inbound. So we're going to use this, this is pointing to the radio and that's pointing from, so we're going to put this back into the radio. So now this is an ADF thing, we'll think about that later, but this aircraft is more because it's such a bulk thing, you can't see what you're doing, but I do know that the best is 270, so we're gonna do 295, so that's 280, and then that's, well, basically that's 300 years, so it's kind of, so 120 is 300, and we're going to do 295, so that's 115, so we'll see how that goes, and yeah. Like I said, I'm not really a pilot, I'm just guessing this, but this is what I say, man, this is your own immersion mission, man. You do you, and you just enjoy it, man. flying over South Island now is over here is the start of the South Island. Now, this part. If you look at New Zealand, you look at the drive along this coast, it's such a beautiful drive along the coast into this place here called Fokker, which is a very, is that Fokker? Yeah, that's, I don't know, Fokker is up here, but this is border, this is the regional border Naga, and around here, and this is a beautiful drive along the coast here, and if you're into the seafood, this is like, they call it Fokker, I think. Thai obviously means the Maori food for, I think it might be beautiful or it might be seafood, but yeah, this is a seafood, beautiful seafood around here, plantation. Canoe, which is huge, and fried fishing along here, and oysters, and mussels and whatnot from them. This here, this drops off like it goes thousands of kilometers in the water, so this is a hot place to go see seals and whales, sperm whales. This is a very popular sperm whale. I think they breed along here, but yeah, it just goes straight down below the ocean here, and this is where giant squid live around here too, so yeah, New Zealand has a big population of giant squid, so below here is your terrifying 5-meter squid or however long they can be. This is the Fokker images of it. It's beautiful part of the country, really good for hiking around here. And New Zealand is famous for its hunters, so lots of hunters people are along these ridges looking for deer and cow or whatever that's been produced there. But yeah, this is quite good. Beautiful part of New Zealand. Personally, I don't know what so I'm kind of glorious. Beautiful scenery, man. In the winter, this is all snow-capped mountains. It's really cool. We need to do a flight over here. This is Fokker Airport. They do a little sightseeing around here. During the earthquake in this around here, this man get across the road and along here too. Fokker basically became Iceland, so New Zealand, man, it's the infrastructure is good, but it's not great, and it's still a long time originally Fokker for a long time. The year that the airport was about, I went to the pawn shop, which is just closed here. This whole community was isolated from the earthquake, and aviation is just such a really critical part of our infrastructure, and there's buildings in the earthquake there that you still need airports, man. Cars and trains and whatnot. Well, trains don't really exist in New Zealand, but that's another discussion. But yeah, man, aviation is such a critical part of New Zealand. It has been since aviation became a thing in New Zealand. There's a saying that New Zealand is where there's a word to fly with Richard Bliss and this little fly thing in Timor, which is just like a Christchurch, who arguably could have been the first person to get fly. This is how rich New Zealand is with its aviation history. First country to fly Boeing, we're one of the launch customers for it, so we can organize successful aircraft in the world around 737. One of the first purchase, one of the first airlines to buy this aircraft on the PA-196. New Zealand not to be in the war, man, but it's definitely often forgotten key player in aviation in New Zealand. We're getting loaded in, we're going to set up for this. I mean, I think in real life, ATC would just stick the knee into the approach, but we're going to do the old school VOI just to show you how to do. Especially if you like me, don't really like using ATC and whatnot. This is a great, just like I say, man, it's Flight Simulator is the sandbox, man. Do whatever you want to do. This is what I do now. Let's do what's in there. Let's walk around and do what I want to do. I want to do a VOI. I want to do this, what looks like a complicated approach, but it's quite kind of easy. Nice simple VOI, audio, control, flash switch. What we'll do is we'll set this ILS in this one. This is how you utilize these different radios. So I'm going to set this up to ILS, and then I'm going to just do reference, and then I'm going to set this. I might as well start my pursuit actually before I dive bombing into the airport, because I've looked at all that power from It's actually a really good day with us to be on. It's the perfect weather to do this. There's no radio. Technically this aircraft is capped to approach, so all of this is a bit fiddly, but you've got to set it to 400 feet. Like I said, man, this will be repeated by ABC and whatnot, but I'm not using it today, so we'll just sort of make it up. Try not to use this too much, because I don't want to cheat too much, but yeah, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to push B, the secret button to set the radio altimeters. In real life, I'll probably set the icing soon, but I think by the time we get down to attitude, I think that we'll start with that. We'll turn on the ASUS TUF and the smoking sounds, and we can see really. Never ceases to amaze me, this think that I came from F27, even F27 was a great game, but nothing like this. And then, because I came from Microsoft Flight Simulator for Windows 95, and that was, I really didn't thought that was such an awesome game, but when you're looking at it now, it's like, just shows you just how far everything is come, you know. So we're about 2 degrees in the middle, and all the YouTube videos on Flash, but so once you have that, you will ice and conditions, but we'll have to keep an eye on this so we don't screw it up. I love the sound, it's just so real. I remember these sounds as a kid growing up with the one of the couple of times is Fokker to it. The bigger Fokker city neighborhood, the city was just such a loud that aircraft was absolutely extraordinary. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna. So this is where APC will come into it. And this is why you have APC, but anyway, this brings to about the same because see in real life I would have been probably would have been big for them like that and more, but yeah, like I said, I would have been as VOR, but done that before, but just been paying more attention to it, just how to shoot out here. Well, we can start shooting towards not yet. But yeah, that came very close to the end of flight still, didn't it? Hopefully we pulled it around, but we're now starting to pass. We're coming up to our VOR, so almost just close it. And the VOR. Quite a scenic flight, really. Quite cool to see this airline in its natural habitat. Right, now we can now go down to our altitude of 2,000 feet. But this is what they count, this is everyone gets confused. This is the islands this is quite beautiful out of this here. Yourself taking this information here and this for the future. What's our radio? Our radio is 13 million miles, so once we get to 15, we'll start our tune. So we'll sit out getting 90 degrees. Roughly 90 degrees. Yeah, we can start shooting with it. And in real life, there would be 2 pilots, so this would be another pilot here monitoring all of these different radios and stuff. But we're just a one-man team today, so we'll just build ourselves. Now we want to set this one up here. This is just the Air's Graphics that they set up, so we want to go 235, which is 240, so 55. And we just want to keep this needle printing really, so we want to keep this we want to find out basically 90 degrees for our plane, but we want to get our plane back up to 14 nautical miles, and if we use this sheet, we can see we're basically on our radio here. We'll just follow this around, we can actually get to this airport here, we go and this one, don't get compiled, this if we can put this radio on, and it's a completely wrong radio, but we want to get this one here to S6. But now we're 14 nautical miles out, we've bring this one so that this needle basically sits 90 degrees on our plane. How I know this is where YouTube comes into play. Good old YouTube. Notice how I do this switch, so I forgot to put it in the box seat, but that's okay. Usually we're going to put the box seat on, but that's okay. And what I'll do is I'll sit this up this approach to yeah, it's just basically doing these apps, it's just about adjusting the setting to keep it within 14 nautical miles of this. If you're getting too far away, you want this to be a little bit inwards. If you want it perfectly, you want to have to steer it pretty right in there. And the 90 degree. So we'll keep this out just for reference, so you guys can see what I'm doing with me. So we'll just go through and make sure we have all my minutes around. So what I would have done I would have put this 6. Right, this is my like fuel pressure thing in a way, so I would have put this 6. Something like that region. It's usually like a fuel pressure lever thing on our systems and all that, which is basically just controls your fuel flow, makes it look sure and leaner depending on your attitude and cruising, you know, like we just have that set like that, so it uses this fuel, I think that's how it all works. Yeah, like I say, I'm not a pilot. I want to be a pilot, and that's going to be my goal, is to become a pilot. Right, we'll soon coming up this waypoint that would have been like part of the new version GPS sort of thing, you know, so really good opportunity to work the river that we have in Christchurch. Very close to Christchurch. It's always quite see the beautiful sunshine there. It's from our experiences in Christchurch. It's a bit like a Glasgow, right? It's it can be kind of foggy to miserable places. So I know we're going to set this to 06, which is when it gets to 06, that's when it's going to turn into the final approach. Don't know what it's straight. Yeah, this one is straight. We've got a bit of rain coming into. So, I forgot all about this, but I think we were getting to the final approach was on this actually from which missing. Man, when you guys do this, if you're learning how to fly and you want to do this for flying, my advice is just do this all the time, just practice, man, because I remember when I was watching YouTube videos on how to do like FMS and ALS and stuff like that, literally like 2 or 3 years ago, and it was freaking out, man, like everything just felt like there was something just so fast that when you do it, man, everything, it just feels like everything. Like, I used to do cut fly in New Zealand, when I first became a cut fly, I just felt like everything was in tunnel vision, like, not mine, it was driving a 40-ton truck around a few roads, man, and you're not used to that. It was terrifying, man, but when you do it enough, man, it's like your vision becomes like, it becomes small distance vision, if you know what I mean, like everything just like slows down and it's like you've got this wide vision, wide dimension vision kind of thing, and it's just, everything's just like, whoa, it's just like, yeah, once you do it, man, everything just slows right down, and you just feel like you can, like, I remember watching YouTube videos, man, I would be stressing out right now, like sitting all of these radios and, you know, I would be just absolutely, I don't know, not even flying in real life, you know, but I would be absolutely sketching out over shutdown and approach kind of thing, which is not a big issue. But I would have been so petrified, I would have been like, what am I doing, blah, 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 but really do it enough times, man, and literally, man, it just feels like, initially it just feels like you just got all the time to work for all these sort of things, man. This is just nothing, this is just, yeah, man, I used to be just like this absolute mist on this sort of thing, but even just the good old fashioned program flight in the old aircraft safety 40, man, like, this would have just been so stressful, but not anymore, man, it's fun, man, I'm loving this. It's like, if I do decide to become a pilot and I find the money and whatnot, this is the sort of flying I'd actually like to do. I'd like to do all of these radios and VORs with these architects and whatever you do them. This would be absolutely like, I'll do a flight with the old Radeon safety movie, but I do like, there's a little bit of approach to that, GPS navigation with these radios and stuff. Not like all the cool radios, man. Like I set up the radios and do all the hacks and stuff like that. It's so much fun and going back to what I was saying, like, when I become a pilot, and I'd love to fly these whole aircraft and do all of these cool school projects, man. It's been such a rewarding experience. Like, if I become a pilot, I'd love to find a company that flies whole aircraft and like the Airbuses and like the Airbus A400s and yeah, do these projects, man. These would be so much fun, man. So this aircraft, it's old school, man, but this aircraft, it's definitely not, it's not precise with its approaches, man, but it's, for an aircraft built in the 1950s, 60s, whatever, this is such a capable aircraft, man. cat tour approach, which is very, very much precision flying man, and it's wise. So I'm going to set up for final configuration, and I've purchased this Christchurch airport, so they will not be like the ones you see on top. I'm going to set my so basically, like man, if that was me even 2 years ago, man, I would have been extremely hurting myself. Oh my god, I screwed it up. Not anymore, man. That's literally feels like I've got time in the world on my shoulders. So yeah, coming into Christchurch Airport on the ILS. I was just really pleased that manually because this aircraft isn't definitely not. What a lovely day to find Christchurch, Oregon. Beautiful day. Beautiful day for VOR ILS. What a fucking landing, another part of it. It's a good landing, man. Sometimes I don't feel it, but sometimes I need to but yeah, a lovely Christchurch. And then we'll put out a time that we'll definitely do the time we move into Queenstown. I'm going to put what a beautiful sound out of this. This is freeware, man. This is amazing. But this is freeware aircraft, and there's some really shady aircraft that even some reputable companies are in comparison to this here, man. This is such a great aircraft, man. Such a great development, man. Definitely, if there's a way to put in the donation or something, definitely put in there, because he's put a lot of it's just so cool, man. Yeah, I need to go do something new, so I'm going to power it down and then put it off, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this is not educational, but to show you from a non-pilot perspective on how cool these flights, and not only that, show you how to fly this aircraft, which there's not many YouTube videos online flying these sort of aircraft. Now don't do that, go onto here, otherwise it's just going to set you up to fail because for some reason you can't turn the engines on if you don't click on the ground power unit through here. And yeah, now just power down the aircraft, and I'm just going to power it down to the state as it was if we were to do another flight, because that's what we're going to do later on. And this is the 1990s, so health and safety hasn't come into effect, so we're going to open up this back door while the engines are still cooling down and the beacon light's still on. And then the ground crew will just casually roll on up and open up the door while these propellers are still spinning. And the red beacon lights are still on because that's how they rolled in back in the anything before 2000. And we'll do I might do a little view through this airport that I've bought, just to show what it's like next time, but yeah. Alright, I'm going to turn off all of these lights and stuff, and yeah guys, that is it. That's our first leg to Christchurch, and then the next video I'll upload will probably be done in a couple of days, within no time, but yeah, this is my first time I've spoken on done a YouTube video. I might post some other stuff I did before I decided, you know what, I'm not going to do a follow up my voice. I'm going to burden you guys with my horrible voice, but yeah, here we are, Christchurch. A flight to Christchurch from Rotorua Airport in my beloved airlines. I can't wait for the whole facility to come out, but this would do. This is such a beautiful aircraft. The famous Dutch Fokker friendship F27, and a nice gloomy day in Christchurch. Yeah, classic gloomy, miserable day in Christchurch, although it's still 17-18 degrees, so that's better than Glasgow, that's for sure. And there you go. Thanks heaps for watching my video, and we'll see you again.